Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I was recently tagged in a booktube tag video by my friend Jake, also known as Truthless. What's up, Jake? Thank you for tagging me. This is a series of prompts or a list of questions that was put together by another booktuber named Johanna, and I will put her and Jake's links down in the comments so you can check out their channels. This was a great one, and I was really excited to do it because I'm kind of in this limbo stage where I'm still deciding what I want the content to be like on this channel and how I want to format my reviews and stuff. So lists like this, not only are they really fun for me because I love lists and I love ranking things, but it'll buy me some time while I kind of figure out where I'm going with this. It is the Choose Your Own Adventure Fantasy tag. Choose Your Own Adventure Fantasy character tag. And it's really fun. Some of these questions I answered instantly, and some of them I thought way too long about them. As far as spoilers go, I guess maybe some light spoilers throughout. Of course, I'll be conscious not to blow anything big, but there may be some instances where, I don't know, sometimes people are very sensitive to spoilers. I'm not. I'll do my best. Okay, I'm just going to go straight for it. The first question was probably the most difficult for me to answer because I didn't really know it until I started thinking about it. But I guess there aren't really a lot of characters that I see myself in them or just really relate to them. But I went ahead and decided on Artie West from the First Law book series by Joe Abercrombie. I think Artie is really clever and witty, and she's bold, and I just really like her energy and her spunk. But since Joe always writes such realistic characters that have, you know, darkness in them as well, I would say that Artie is also, she can be cynical, she gets bored easily, she definitely drinks too much wine, doesn't have the best decision-making skills probably, and so if I'm just gonna be totally honest, I can relate to a lot of that, and I just really like Artie as a character, and so that's who I'm gonna go with. The next question is fantasy hero. Name a character that you strive to be like. For this one, I went with Jasnah Kholin from the Stormlight Archives. I mean, I think she's just like the ultimate woman. She's beautiful, she's smart, she's respected. Well, she's respected but controversially, like that's even better. She's a total badass. Everything she sees that someone else can do, she's like, I think I can do that too. And then she can do it, and she's probably gonna do it better. She is just striking. She has such presence whenever she is in the room or around. People definitely like listen to her, and she commands respect. She has natural leadership skills. And these are all things that I think like I would love to be seen as any of those attributes. So definitely Jasnah Kholin is somebody that is a hero, and women and girls can definitely look up to her. The next question is choose a champion. Name a character as your champion in a duel. This is not extremely original probably, but I am going with another character from the First Law, Logan Ninefingers. I mean, say one thing about the Bloody Nine, but he is not going back to the mud in the circle. So that's just like a sure bet. I'm not saying he's unkillable or he's a perfect character, but he's not going down in a duel. The next question is unlikable character. Side note, at first I thought this was gonna be like a character that you just can't seem to get on board with. Like everyone else likes them, but for some reason you don't get it. That might be a good question for another tag video someday, but this one is unlikable character that you love to hate. And for me, these are my favorite kinds of characters, so I could have made a list of several, but the first thing that popped in my mind was definitely Tywin Lannister. Tywin Lannister has very few redeeming qualities. He is despicable. I mean, read chapter 43, I think it is, of A Game of Thrones, and tell me how he has any fans. Absolutely terrible. But for some reason, he's just so well written, and he just commands the scene, whether it is in the book or on the show. That character is just somebody that he just makes the story better, makes it grittier, makes it more realistic, makes it darker. But at the same time, you're like, he's striking. He commands my attention. So it has to be Tywin Lannister for me. The next character is Tavern Buddy. And this one was tricky for me because I'm a very character-driven reader, and this is always how I measure characters. Like, would they be my friend? Would we hang out together? And how many beers would we drink when we went out? I love characters that I could just go grab a beer with. So I have two. The first one is, again, it's not original, but it has to be Tyrion Lannister, because Tyrion Lannister is probably my favorite fantasy character ever written, and I just think we have a ton in common. We could talk for hours and hours and hours. I don't care if it's book Tyrion or show Tyrion. We would hit it off. He would probably pull some pretty hot chicks. We would drink way too much. We would probably start to debate about stuff and pull books off the shelf and reference things, and it would be awesome, and I would just kill for that. And then my runner-up or my honorable mention is going to be Gimli, because obviously, no regurgitation. The next question, I am sorry to keep doing A Song of Ice and Fire characters, and I think this is the last one, but it is villain. So character you would never want to pass cross with. Pass cross. Cross paths with. That's something that I should edit out, but I don't even know if I will. It's Ramsay Bolton. Like, it has to be Ramsay Bolton, because he is the worst. Like, not only is he, like, violent and dangerous, but he's psychotic. And he won't just kill you because he has to, or he should, or he believes it's, like, best for him. He kills you because he wants to. Because he gets off on it, and he's a freak. So, no thank you. Like, I don't want to be on the same continent as him, okay? It's definitely Ramsay Bolton. The next question is, who would you pick for your mentor? So someone to learn from or have as a mentor. This is definitely one of my favorite, like, fantasy tropes, is the mentor. Again, I had 5 or 6 that it was really hard to pick from, but in the end, my number one is going to be Gar from The Faithful and the Fallen. If you haven't read those books yet, please read them. They're so good. And Gar is absolutely like the ultimate mentor character. And second for me, and I put him second because I've only read one book in this series, and that is Burrich from the Farseer books. The Robin Hobb Assassin's Apprentice is the one I read. I just absolutely loved that character, and I'm so excited to keep going. I have a feeling that he's going to become a hands-down favorite for the mentor type character, but I've only read one book, so I put him after Gar, because Gar's the best. The next one is, who is your Samwise? Like, who is your ride or die friend, trust with your life? And since I'm not going to pick Samwise, because, like, it's his category, I for sure went with Harry Dresden. Every time I read a Dresden book, I'm just like, me and Harry, we would be homies. Like, he would like me, we would hang out, we would be friends. And there is no one who takes better care of their friends than Harry Dresden. He would do anything for his friends to keep them safe and protect them. Now, if you are Harry's friend, it's going to be a liability. Like, you're definitely going to be put in danger, but it's worth it to be his friend, right? So yeah, absolutely. He would carry me to Mordor. Like, he would. So that one was easy for me as well. Found family. And it says a character you would take home, and I kind of interpreted that as adopt. And for me, it is Lift. It is Lift from the Stormlight Archives. That little baby girl needs a mother, and she needs a home, and she can come here, and I will make her pancakes. Lift gets so much criticism and hate. It's not really hate, but you know what I mean. I know people think she's obnoxious, but I just think she needs a mother, and I love her, and she's welcome here anytime. And then I added one because that last question made me think, why isn't there a question about animal companions? Because I love animal companions. And so I went ahead and made up my own, and that is animal companion that you would take home or adopt. And for me, I'm going to go with another character from Faithful and the Fallen, and that is Storm. She is the best girl. She is the best girl. Again, if you haven't read Faithful and the Fallen, like, what is stopping you? You need to read those books so you can know Gar and Storm, because they're the best. So anyway, this was really fun. I'd love to do some more of them. I'm gonna go ahead and tag 2 of my friends who are starting out with their little YouTube channels as well. I'm going to tag Joe Courtney, and I'm going to tag my friend Yolene. So I'll put all those links in the description below, and you can check out their channels. Hopefully they will follow the tag and do it too, because I just love knowing what my friends think about these types of things. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It means nothing. It has no eternal value. But it's so fun for me. I love it. So thanks for watching, and please let me know below if you want to play along. Like, do the tag down below in the comments. These are fun questions that I would just absolutely love to know about you. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.